Sorry about that. Where were we before I was rudely interrupted by my brother? Um, so when you first get to Mexico, you pay the 1,500 down, um, which is what you need to pay. You pay $500 to be lightweight for the actual surgery. I mean, for the actual appointment for the surgery. And then when you get to Mexico, you have your 1,500 that you hand them on a cashier's check or a money order. You can get your surgery plus your $50 for your medication, and you can get your surgery. After that, you are required to make payments until you're totally paid off. So mine's are 228. And I had a transition on my job. So I think I had like issues for a moment with paying, but they really work with you, on as long as you keep in communication with them. They really do work with you in your payments and stuff like that. So it's a good company. I wasn't too sure how it was going to go after the surgery, like if they were still going to be as good as they said that they were, or they seemed, and they are. So I do appreciate that opportunity to be able to work with a company that is really nice, like Be Lightweight. So if you are trying to decide on what company to go with, I like them a lot. I haven't heard nothing but good things the last few years about them, so why not them, you know? And I like the hospital that they chose to work with. I do. The hospital, if I can ever remember the name, was like it was like Angeles Hospital in Juarez or something like that.
Where's KP?
Good hospital, and to work with. It was very beautiful there. So I feel like I made a good decision still, and I feel like I went with a good decision on the loan, that where I chose to get the loan, as well as the hospital that I went to. So hope everybody is just as lucky. But I'm trying to think about some other stuff. Oh, my incisions. So they do like a 5 type of incision thing, I think. My incisions don't look really good. I tend to keloid, so they don't look really good. I'm gonna have to show you guys. I think they look okay to me. I don't know how they look to everybody else. I feel like to everybody else they might not look good, but whatever. I mean, my stomach has a whole bunch of stretch marks on it anyway, so I don't really care. I plan my plan is after 2 years to go to the Dominican Republic and get plastic surgery done. I want a BBL. I want the liposuction. I want the tummy tuck. I want the breast lift. I want it all. So I plan on going to see Dr. Tania Tania Medina. Or I will go see Dr. I think her name is Fatia Almonte. They're both very good doctors. It might be Fatima Almonte. They're both really, really good, and I really love their work. I was actually scheduled to go see Dr. Almonte before I even got the gastric sleeve. That was what brought this all together, because in order to go see Dr. Almonte, you have to have a BMI of like 34 or 35. I was at like 39. And so I had to lose weight in order to go see her. And I could not lose the weight. Instead, I was just gaining and gaining and gaining. And when I tell you I was gaining weight so fast, because I could not control my eating. Like, I can diet. If that's what you need me to do, fine. Like an actual food diet, sure. But I will eat. I used to eat so much. So like salads and things like that, those didn't hold any weight for me. Like, I would be hungry 15 minutes later. So I would just keep eating. And then I realized I was like that my whole life. I never had any eating control. I never had to have any eating control. When I was younger, I did ballet and I cheerleaded. So I had all these athletic situations that kept me slim, even though I ate like crap. And I never thought about how I ate. I didn't have to until I all of a sudden was in my late 20s and it just wasn't falling off. Instead, I was gaining the weight that I should have always been gaining even when I was younger. Like, so it just, I don't know. I never realized that I had an eating issue, and I eat and I don't stop until I feel like stopping, which is like overly full. Like, I have to be like overly full to the point of uncomfortable. And that was like satisfying for me. So I had a lot of eating issues. I feel like this helps kind of curb those behaviors. Because now, instead of just being uncomfortable, it's pain associated with it. And I don't like that so much. So I don't do that often. I did it on Thanksgiving for the first time in like a month. I was so uncomfortable to the point that I threw up, because I wanted to eat. And even then, I still did not eat like a lot. I just ate fast. And I think what happened, oh yeah, I remember what happened. So I ate. Now, well, you cannot drink and eat together. You can't. There's not enough room in your stomach to do both. You have to wait like a half hour after you eat to drink. Maybe an hour. Hour is more likely for me, for comfort. I usually wait like an hour. I tried to drink water after eating too much. I was already like super uncomfortable. I could tell that the food was like backed up, and I tried to drink water anyway because I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, but I wasn't paying attention. So I drank water, and water made me throw up because it was just too much backed up. So that happens. And I was like, this has not happened in a long time. How did I allow myself to get to this point? How did I allow myself to do that? But I'm more aware usually, and I try to avoid those type of things. But on Thanksgiving, I think it was just a lot harder just because it was just so many different things happening and so much fun happening, and I wanted to be like everyone else with the eating, and I didn't want to pay attention to how I was eating, etc., etc. So you have to really be careful in those like social environments because they make you unaware of what you need to be doing, what you need to be paying attention to. And it can make it a little hard when it comes to paying attention to your eating portions and your control. Another thing is vitamins. Take your vitamins. Please take your vitamins. I am not disciplined with taking my vitamins. I don't take my vitamins as I should. I am experiencing extreme hair loss. Not like extreme, but I used to have really thick hair. My hair used to be really thick. What is this? It's not thick anymore, it's thin. This is what I got. Because I don't take my vitamins the way I should. Be Lightweight gave me these multivitamin patches, and I try to wear those as much as I can. But swallowing vitamins, I'm so bad at it. And I think it's because I don't like the way the vitamins make me feel after I take them. Swallowing vitamins is a little harder for me. I that it's a little harder for me, but I actually don't like taking the vitamins. They make me kind of sick after. Uh, one moment. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Um, but so I just don't do well with it. I don't know. So take your vitamins. Do that. Make sure you do that. uh, I'm trying to pay attention to you guys and pay attention to what's going on out there. Can't do two things at once. But what else can I tell you guys? Oh, it's so nice not to have. So when I was like overweight, I could not breathe. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I couldn't bend down and tie my shoe. Like everything was uncomfortable sitting, everything. My thighs were rubbing together so much that they were causing like these like cysts or something in between my legs from like the friction. It's really weird. And I don't have any of those issues anymore. And it's just so weird. Like my flexibility's back a lot more. I can bend down and breathe at the same time. I don't have to choose. So it's just really interesting. Like the things you don't realize how uncomfortable you are until you're not uncomfortable anymore. And that is really, really nice. I like that a lot. So that's really, I think right now, that's probably like the highlight of everything. I gave up my butt for comfort. Pretty excited about that. So I'm trying to be as honest with you guys as possible. This is a journey. It's not easy. Nothing about it is easy. You're not going to like everything about it. But if you want to lose weight and you can't, this is the way to do it. If you want to control it, go to the gym. If you want to be healthy, take your vitamins. If you want to do it right, follow your diet. Simple as that. You will make bad decisions. Not all decisions will be great, but you have to learn as you go. We all learn as we go. I'm trying to be super, when I do overeat and things like that, I try to remind myself that I paid for this. This is what I wanted. And if I want to maintain it, I can't always do that. I can't always overeat or have things that I know I can't tolerate, or eat what I want, period. I can't. You can't do it if you paid for this. This is what you wanted. It won't allow you to anyway. But to go against it and continuously make the same mistakes every day in a row will diminish everything you paid for and worked for. I mean, eventually it will stretch your stomach back out so much that it's like you never had it. I won't allow myself to get to that point. I hope you don't either. If you are looking for a place that will give you your loan for your surgery, Be Lightweight is that place. And I have no regrets. I will try to check back in with you guys and maybe next month. I'm trying to be good with it. Today is December 1st. So maybe around the 30th, I will check in. Hopefully I'm 50 pounds down by then. I'm calling it. I'm saying it. My mom wants to bet me on it, but I'm not going to bet her on it because I don't know. But I feel like I'm losing like at least 10 pounds or so every like every month. Maybe I think maybe it's a little more than that. Has to be. So, but it feels like it's been 10 pounds. But I love it. I'm pretty excited about it. Only thing I'm not excited about, but I get that's my fault. I haven't been taking my vitamins. So, but okay, guys. I will let you guys go. We will check back in a month. Good luck.